Prepare for battle.
What is this? A game of some sort?
Thank you very much, and yeah, we're getting into this game number 2, 10-minute smoke. On 2 separate parts of the map, unfortunately. Not where I thought they would be.
Yeah, not going to be seeing any fight here, unfortunately. Always very intense in those level 1 skirmishes.
What is this?
And pretty
that gives
stupid
us
too,
a game of
because
some sort?
everybody just dies so fast.
And it's basically whoever gets first blood
30
feels
seconds to battle.
like the better guy, right?
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you lose one guy and then you get 3 in return and you feel pretty good, even though you gave up first blood. But yeah, this time, both teams smoking past each other, like on the highway, no fighting. Feels good, man.
Yeah,
The battle
happens.
begins.
it happens.
It does, it does.
But
I've
yeah,
seen it a
before
couple
we
times.
get really started into this game, I know there's no crowd, but I want chat to go crazy, like they're cheering at the event. It's a LAN event. Let's get the
Oh, they
experience
already are.
going.
Don't
Cheer
worry.
on your team, and I want to see it. I want everybody to put their guys and their Thunder Predators and their VPs and their support all in the chat. Like, I just want to let's get it all going, because
Yeah,
this is
Polar Bear
massive.
versus Thunderbolt here. See who's gonna get the better in game 2. Game 1, very convincing
Thunder
for
Predator.
Thunder Predator. Surprisingly, really. People expected that.
Well, I have a theory.
All right,
This
what's the
may
theory?
not really be a working theory, but it's just a theory. You know, there is this team that likes to say that they've awoken. But Thunder Predator used to be, what, Thunder Awakened? Now they're Thunder Predator. They have awoken.
Dire's middle tower
They
is
are
under
the-
attack.
Oh,
They are the ones
so
chasing their enemies.
are you getting at the point that they're awoken now? Is that what I'm getting
Yeah,
from?
they're
that?
the ones who are awoken. They're the ones who are the Predators, and they're the ones who
Okay,
are one
okay.
game away from eliminating Virtus Pro. It makes sense.
I mean, I can see it. Yeah, they definitely, when they played in their own regional tournament, nowhere near as destructive as they do. Maybe you're onto something, you know? Maybe some ritual has been completed during the break from the league to the major. You don't know. They became, you know, they ascended, man. They ascended
What
humanity.
is
At least that's how it feels
a
like.
game of
The way they're
some
playing right
sort?
now, top notch.
I mean, they really shut down Virtus Pro in that first game, and I'm kind of excited to see if Virtus Pro can counter it this time, but I'm also excited to see if Thunder Predator can continue the onslaught that they had from game number 1, because that is some high tempo pressure to put your foot on the gas like that 2 games in a row.
Yeah, it's gonna be an incredibly tough task to block twice. Master right now, pretty shut down. Got like 3-4 CS. Careful here on moves. Go up. No, not quite.
Jinju not up, and Oracle not level 3 yet. That Oracle level 3, when he can just burst you and kill Steel with Purifying Flames, that's when you really need to be worried.
Yep, that's when the 500 damage comes in a matter of seconds. Very scary here to play against.
We're seeing Frank only 5-0 right now.
He's
Really not
completely
CSing well at all.
playing so far.
What is this?
Yeah.
A game of
So he
some
hasn't even
sort?
touched creep waves other than the ones that ran under his tower. The moves is just continuing to pull creep waves here. And it just continues, you know. Beastmaster, that it doesn't get a fast necro, a fast level 6, can really feel like a burden in a game like this.
Yeah.
So hopefully for Frank, he's gonna put up a
Radiant
notch,
structures
be able
are
to
fortified.
get more of his lane than he is right now. At least he's getting somewhat of a decent level 1 here. 3. Not too bad.
Yeah, it's not terrible, but again, that Beast Master that's trying to stir your tempo, and yeah, Shadow Demon going down first blood for MJZ. I believe the second game in a row that he's gotten himself first blood. He takes out the Shadow Demon. I fail to see if the Shadow Demon's going to be a factor.
What do you call a fried demon?
Chicken Demon?
A Freeman.
Alright, I wasn't going to get that one. I wasn't even in the right area, man. I have no idea. I'll get
fine.
back.
You'll get on my level eventually. Yeah, I got a couple more. I think you got a couple more chances. More lifelines.
Next time I'll phone a friend.
To restore the void within.
Yeah, or ask
Still,
Twitch chat.
Pull that up and then ask Twitch chat. That is a lifeline.
So far though, what we're seeing, the Predator doing quite well. Other than the Beastmaster getting pressured a lot. This Puck will have to do a lot come level 6. Like he will have to gank the top lane quite a bit. Maybe even with the rotation of control as well. Monkey King is a little bit too free. And a little bit too much pressure here on Beastmaster.
It's a lot of pressure on the Beastmaster. These boars really aren't doing much for him. You can see that they continue to get taken out, and well, it's not where you want to be if you're Frank. Frank had a good lane in the first game as that Tide Hunter. Now he's coming in like the Beastmaster is something that they're going to need to rely on coming into the mid part of this game or early mid game where they want to put the pressure on. If you get enough. We've said it already, and we're going to say it again. We're probably going to say it 2 more times after this. He doesn't get the farm. He may become, like you said, a burden. That could be something that, I don't know if Thunder Predator are ready to deal with, where they don't have a Beastmaster that's got much to work with.
Oracle, potentially in trouble here. Yep, gets taken down by the Puck as well as the Earth Spirit.
What is this? A game of some sort?
MJZ is looking over Shadow Demon. He's gonna drop
Dire's
too.
structures are fortified. Dire's
Yeah,
bottom tower is
also
under
taken
attack.
out here. Going in a
Radiant's
double
middle
kill.
tower is under attack.
Using his ult perfectly, getting that extra bit of attack speed he needs. Really deal damage to kill that Underlord, and it just shows again how strong of a laner Troll is. Going straight into the Battle Fury, sitting at 3.6k net worth.
Built there as they go to the dissimilate and looking to get the kill onto this Puck, but nothing really doing. But they do get the refill for GPK. Someone that VP are gonna have to really rely on here to make a lot happen.
For sure. They're still getting the better out of the laning phase, sitting at 1k lead right now. With this game, and we have seen this Void Spirit Puck many times where, you know, in the early game it was quite decent for the Void Spirit, but come mid game he just can't play Dota anymore. I'm actually surprised to see so many of this matchup. Picking Void Spirit into Puck is very brave, and oftentimes backfires quite badly.
We've seen it kind of go that way a couple of times, and we've seen it
Dire's
just in
middle
the last
tower
series
is under
alone,
attack.
how much it really wasn't going their way when you've got that Void Spirit. They'll use the Dream Coil out of the Shadow Demon. They're going to rotate over this Oracle. With a couple of supports over for Thunder Predator, well, all of a sudden, they don't really get anything out of that Dream Coil at all, and they feel like they may have played their hand a little bit too quick. Smash, Nightfall, he's in trouble. Roll comes in, stops the balance strike for a second, trying to TP away, and he's gone.
What's a lot of rotation? The Lord? Well, as Shadow Demon, both King Pop, now giving Troll a complete free lane. He's already level 8. Leveling with the clock is always a very good sign for your level of fatness. Really welcome. 1,000 gold ahead. The Monkey King.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Bottom lane just pushing a little bit where he can. The Remnant, that's going to lock up the puck. They've got the Fortunes and Leo's Style on the run for the Purifying Flames with one more shot from GPK. Will get the kill, and Leo's Style falling.
That nuke damage from Aura
Good kill there.
Too much.
Void Spirit.
Yeah, a little bit cocky here from the puck going in, you know, 1v2. Getting punished for it. Playing with fire for a little bit too long. I'm getting burned.
Troll has 5k net worth already. He is really pulling ahead. This is just not what you want to be up against if you're Virtus Pro. 10
Radiant
minutes
are
in,
scanning.
he is rolling.
Dire's
This
middle
is
tower
just
is under attack.
a poor situation for Virtus Pro to be in. How do they alleviate this situation? They have to go after the Troll, right?
They do, yes. Like, Troll is farming a little bit too fast, out of control here.
Radiant's
If he finishes his
bottom
Battle
tower
Fury
is
at
under
like minute
attack.
12, 13, which it looks like he will at this time, maybe even faster. He already has second last component, just needs a Void Stone. He might be able to just snowball out of control here again. Minos is one of the best farmers in the entire world. Like, he always has been. At multiple TIs, he has shown that on his Wraith King, on his Anti-Mage, on his Terrorblade. If you give this guy free farm, he is going to snowball. Very
Found
well.
themselves the Oracle.
Dire's
The
courier
Waning Rig,
has
the
been
Jimmy
Courier
had a
kill as
crit.
well.
What race
Yeah,
is this
it's a
strategy
+1
game
courier
of
kill. When you've got the
some
silences like that, it's going to make Oracle's life really difficult.
Yeah, certainly. Void Spirit choosing to go really aggressive with his item. He's going into the Orchid rather than the Yule Scepter. Could backfire, but also sets up a lot of
Dire's
potential
bottom tower
pressure
is
on the
under
puck.
attack.
I quite like the item choice. Always sucker for aggressive item builds.
Ooh, roll in.
Roll
They're
here.
going to get the silence onto the Monkey King. They're TPing into the tier 2, but I don't know if that's really going to be much of a defense for this tier 1 bottom.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
Oddly enough,
He finishes Battle Fury at minute 11. Haze Boots, Battle Fury, Magic Wand. This guy is so absurdly obese, it's actually insane.
I'm shocked how much farm he's getting and how much they're letting him have. I mean, this is disgusting. They need to make
Certainly is,
something
and now he's stealing the
happen,
enemy's
and it's not
triangle as
going.
well.
Yeah. They're doing everything right at the moment.
yes,
He
right
comes out
spot.
of the boost, but the 8th Remnant doesn't land. They've got the Fortune 10 on the 2. They get the kill. They'll look over now at control. They'll land the Dream 12 only out of the
Gets ult off.
that Supernova. They get the kill off the Troll before he gets that ult up, and they're going to take out the egg. Everybody here for the sign of Virtus Pro, and that's the shutdown they need. But I'm not sure it's going to be enough. He still does have that Battle Fury. He'll still be able to farm out of control if they give him enough
Radiant's
space.
middle tower is
And
under
that's
attack.
pressure that they're pushing away on their end, not anything that they're going out and grabbing.
For every move was here, and the fight Troll almost got off his ultimate. If he gets off his ultimate here, Phoenix Egg will explode and the fight will look very differently. But that Primal Spring from Nightfall is dealing a little bit too much damage. I'm sure he was just about to press his ultimate. Pretty
Yeah,
good.
that with the Purifying Flames is a lot of burst damage.
It is a ton of burst damage. Troll still. That perfect.
Yeah,
He is closing in on his at least. He finishes
Yeah.
now. Good 2 minutes after the ball. He will be playing from behind for a while.
Dire's middle
Eventually
tower
find
is
another
under
goal.
attack.
Even.
Dire's structures are fortified.
the thing is though, if he goes Battle Fury Axe, like that Axe is going to help him boost his farm up. So eventually he should be able to catch up to the troll, right?
Dire are scanning.
It should, yeah. We have said in a battle of Battle Furies, if you die one time, the enemy guy can just be ahead 3 or 4 kills.
Radiant are scanning.
14 minutes in, and there's that 8K mark that he
Dire's top
surpasses.
tower is
I
under
thought
attack.
maybe it'd be an issue that Frank wasn't getting a lot out of his lane, but you know, so far the farm's been all right for the troll. The question is, can they keep this up? They did get a tier 1 tower over the bottom. Ooh, Frank not getting caught by the Aether Remnant. Won't be getting caught by Virtus Pro at all.
Yeah, good sidestep there. And Frank making sure he stays alive. Like another death would have really just made this game so much worse. Yeah, at least it's very close to an Echo 3, so his game isn't like absolutely terrible. But usually we see Beastmasters at this point really, you know, towards the top of the net worth. Top tower
Dire's
should have
top
been
tower
gone
is
like
under attack.
a couple of minutes ago. But they are putting on the pressure now, and it should be falling momentarily.
There's the pressure that
Dire's top
they were
tower
hoping
has
for the
fallen.
Beastmaster to bring earlier, but it comes eventually, and it will take that tower. So they do get the top and bottom lane tier 1s cleared up. Get that mid tier 1 cleared up as well. This Battle Fury, yeah, it's going to be good here for the Monkey King, but the question will be, is it enough for Nightfall to really build off of? He's going
There's a
Battle
lot of
Fury Sanjay Yasha right now.
Yeah, it's an unusual build. I think he's just gonna go into the BKB. Probably, hopefully. Like Saint Jasha is not really greatest Monkey King item, doesn't really scale with the Aghanims, doesn't really do a whole lot for you. So I hope he chooses to go for a BKB instead. But I see a lot of problems here for VP. Like the supports are incredibly poor compared to Thunder Predators. Might be setting up with the Raw here. Find it.
Dream Coil bottom,
Puck coil
to get this Monkey King. They've got the Geomagnetic
Monkey
Ring,
King
they're
out.
gonna break the coil! Magnetize onto Nightfall, they'll get themselves the false promise to keep him alive.
Unfortunate. Puck Orb missed. It just missed. Or going in on the Earth Spirit here.
Aether Remnant, that was really well placed. They'll get the combos, but they've got the silence, they'll have the Primal Roar. They don't have a false promise to save him this time. They do have a disruption coming in from Save. Yeah, he saved him. And they'll try to get GPK out with an Assimilator, Illusory Orb over, but it's not the right direction, so GPK hiding in the trees, staying alive for now. Well done by Virtus Pro to hold their own.
Making very good use here of the defensive tools. All of the heroes alive. And it was on knife's edge though, like that orb barely didn't hit the Monkey King. If it does, he's gonna be dead. Fortunately for the Predator, it doesn't flip him. This rune now picked up on Void Spirit and smoking up.
But not gone.
Moose.
That's something I
to break the
worry
smoke.
about for Thunder Predator.
Ooh. Good smoke break here by Moose. Sure to keep his troll protected.
Worried that Thunder Predator may not have the answers to these saves, to the disruption, to the false promise, to the ability from Oracle to keep his heroes alive. Like, I'm just not sure
Dire's
Thunder
top
Predator,
tower is under attack.
you know, unless they execute perfectly, can really put it all together, right?
Mm-hmm. They do have a couple of heroes that can jump the backline though. The Puck, as well as the Earth Spirit, with their silences, they can really cause a lot of problems for the Oracle and Shadow Demon. Troll also, once he finishes his BKB, going Yasha into BKB, loving that build up a lot. It'll be very hard for Virtus Pro to stop him. Like, a Troll with this early of a BKB can absolutely decimate a Monkey King, even in his own ultimate.
3K lead right now for Thunder Predator. They are waiting on us
Dire's
to
middle tower
farm up
has
this
fallen.
BKB. He's got the
Radiant's
Yasha,
bottom
like you
tower
said,
is under
BKB's
attack.
next on the list. I will say, we've got Monkey King starting to catch up. He was like 2K, 2.5K behind. He's starting to get some ground back a little bit.
Again, I am not a big fan of his itemization. For the exchange Yasha on Monkey King it's just not an item we really see ever for a good reason. Because you see a good root in mid lane, nothing is gonna happen. Maybe a Raw here. Back to my point momentarily here.
Radiant's
Why is
top
St. Joshua
tower
not
is
good?
under
It
attack.
doesn't synergize with the Aghanim Scepter. It's not a Skadi slow. It's not an awful corrosion slow, you know. It's not anything that really helps you and your Wukong's command to deal more damage. Not Skadi. It's not damage, it's not dataless. But you always really build for your Wukong's command as well as your Aghanim Scepter.
Astral Step sounds coming through onto the Troll. They're gonna roll forward, but they won't catch up to GPK. A little bit of damage done to Minos there, but not enough. Virtus Pro a little hesitant on whether or not they wanted to go in on that. They sent the Void Spirit forward, the rest were there just in case.
Did I say Skadi twice, by the way? I believe I did. Maybe only once.
I'll give you the benefit of the
I'm
doubt.
getting old, man. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. I
Regeneration!
forget the next second.
2 years older, so.
At this point. But you're holding it. You're looking great, man. You're looking real young. Never thought that you were older than me.
Radiant's
Nobody
bottom tower
Putting
is
all on
under
that
attack.
skincare and all the good-looking products. Sure.
Radiant structures
Astral
are
Step forward
fortified.
once again. They've got the silence onto the Troll. They're gonna dissimulate right onto the feet of this Troll. Doing just yet. GPK just poking and prodding for now. They've got 5 heroes over mid. Virtus Pro, you can feel the sense that they really want to get something done. Gone after that Troll a couple times with just a poke to see if there's any reaction. I'm kind of scared. You poke the bear enough and, well, he's going to fight back.
It's scary though, because they're always grouping up so much. Thunder Predator is now ahead by 5k gold. They're using the map much more
Radiant's middle
efficiently.
tower is under
VP
attack.
grouping up a little bit too much, perhaps. BKB finished on Troll, he's going to be an absolute monster this fight.
It's going to be tough to take out. I mean, they've got the help from the Beastmaster with the Necro 3 as well as the Primal Roar. He can set up, do a lot of damage. I think as a team right now, Thunder Predator, they're the ones who
They're going to
are
Roach.
confident.
They can't stop this. It's going to be too fast. They're all bottom. There's no way they can possibly make it to the top lane. And this is the problem. When you don't get the T1 tower quickly, now VP feels obligated to get the bottom tower down, the mid tower down, completely out of position for the roll. Really able to control.
Radiant's
Very
bottom
good
tower is
recognition
under
here by
attack.
Team Thunder Predator. Like they're playing on a whole different level.
Radiant's bottom
Yeah,
tower has fallen.
they're on another plane of knowledge right now. It's so impressive, just the execution and the objective taking. Everything is, the dominoes are in place for
Dire's
them,
middle
and they're knocking
tower
them
is
down.
under attack.
It's
Radiant's
gone
bottom
from
tower
the way
is
they've
under
positioned,
attack.
the way they've farmed,
Dire's structures
and really
are
just
fortified.
kind of manipulating
Dire's top tower
Virtus
is
Pro
under attack.
and their mindset, knowing what they're going to be thinking to go after that Roche. Like you said, you know that they're going to be wanting to trade that tier 1 over bottom. You know they have nowhere to TP2 except the outpost, and that's not going to be quick enough for them to stop you getting Roche anyway. So the second you see a couple of the heroes over bottom, Roche is yours.
And they protect the bottom tower as well, while taking the enemy's top tower. Perfect movements coming out here from the Predator. Earth Spirit left behind, he might be in a little bit of trouble, but I have watched a lot of Thunder Predator in the SA qualifiers, in the SA DPC League, and they didn't look nearly as strong. I don't know what happened to them during the break from the DPC League to this tournament, but they've made so many improvements. It's actually insane. Like, quite good stride. SA team, question mark?
Could be. They were close to the top, and now it feels like they're certainly making a name for themselves at this moment. It's stellar from them so far, and I don't want to jinx
Radiant's
it.
top tower is
but
under attack.
I'm impressed, that's for sure.
Imagine training with ankle weights the entire year, and you come to land, you're like, ugh, it feels good to be free.
Dire's
Suddenly,
middle tower is under attack.
you just maul everybody. Making it look pretty simple so far. But of course, VP, not out of this game at all. Monkey King is still very fat. They have good tools to keep him alive as well.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Well, a
Radiant's
little bit
top tower
of
is under attack.
hesitancy from both teams, but of course that comes with the circumstance of an elimination.
Well, VP is definitely going to be feeling the pressure a little bit more than ThunderP right now. Taking a lot of damage.
They've got some damage onto the troll. Can they get the first kill onto this troll? They'll lose the Aegis pretty quickly. The Dream Coil is going to be placed here onto Shadow Demon. They'll look to get the kill out on a save. They'll take him out for the first time. He does not have buyback to come back a second time. He knows, well, he had an Aegis, so he does come back a second.
Is under attack.
Yeah, managed to take out the Aegis. He didn't want to pop the BKB because he was too low health, so he decided just to repeat his life. Back with full health and have the BKB ready for the fight. And they're gonna get this into the middle tower anyways. Further opening the map up for them. Further increasing the map availability for the Dire team here. And it must feel pretty, tiny at this point. If you're, what's the word? Claustrophobic? You're in a bad spot here if you're VP.
And this is something that we saw happen to them in the first game when Phantom Assassin really didn't have a lot of places to farm. We saw that the PA in that game just never felt comfortable fighting, and even at the end, fighting, getting one kill, it just was never really a big enough attack
going in
for
deep.
PA, and that's a great roll. Not only does it break the smoke, but they've got the Geomagnetic Grip as well as the Boulder Smash coming on the Oracle. They'll use that Supernova. It's going to push back the side of British Cobra. They've got themselves a problem. They're going to stop this monkey thing. But use this right before they've got the Sage coming in with the disruption from Sage. So, and this approach of another round is now looking likely with DM falling, but the Wukong's command comes out. They're going to go to the Oracle. Kingstar is going to be the second one to fall on the side of British Cobra. They'll lose a third in GPK. They'll go after Sage. Shadow Demon low. Shadow Demon gone. Double kill here for Minos, and it is a 4-0 in the favor of Thunder Predator as they get one step closer to eliminating Virtus Pro.
Excellent.
Ah, did you see that rolling? He rolled into 5 heroes. Moose knows no fear whatsoever. He finds a perfect initiation on the Oracle, setting up his team perfectly for this fight. Troll, as we said, he's too strong at this point, just melting everything he sees. And to top it all off, GPK randomly died to a Necro Warrior that he killed with a remnant that the Necro Warrior just ran into.
Dire's middle tower.
All things are going very well for Thunder Predator. Even luck is on their side as well.
Look at the replay, and it's just the roll in that breaks the smoke. Any roll stuns up Nightfall, and from there, I mean, this fight is over. Moose has eliminated the chances of Virtus Pro taking that fight right there with just the confidence going into a move like that. That's the knowledge they know that they're smoking out of the base. That's the only place that they're going to be going, and he rolls in, and he figures him out. Oh, you guys are smoked?
I want to tell you right now.
Cool story.
This is looking spicy. I've played with Moose before. I've seen Moose in the NAC for quite a long time. He has never been this good. Like, he improved so damn much in the past 1 or 2 months. It's actually ridiculous. And this guy is an actual Chad now. He is so good. He's not afraid of anything. No land pressure, no land fear, nothing like that. He's doing it again.
And that's going to hit on the Oracle, and immediately he's going in on the side of Virtus Pro. They'll get the single with the disruption. They look there. Atlas strike on through these heroes with the Wukong's command coming out. They get the cloud of moves, and that's going to be the Supernova on the high ground. That's going to send Virtus Pro back. They don't want to fight into the egg, nor should they. Meanwhile, Leo Style, he's in the tree, silenced up, all by himself, gone. And, well, maybe confidence can fight you. It's not a big fight that Virtus Pro has got, but they'll still feed for a moment.
How did he end up there? I did not see how the puck got there. But yeah, as you said, Moose, this time, a little bit too confident, perhaps, because the last time worked out. VP still has a lot of damage, especially under the Wukong. They need to respect that.
I don't think that fight's as bad if Leo Style doesn't die, because I think Moose puts pressure on Virtus Pro right there, and anything that they're going to use stops them potentially from fighting after. Now they don't have the puck, they don't have a Dream Coil for the next 12 seconds. They're able to take this tier 1 mid.
Yeah, finally getting a tier 1 tower middle. Like, it's so late, almost minute 28 into the game. Predator now on the hunt. Catch anything. DM here, a little bit out of position. But choosing to not go for the double damage troll now.
Boy, that's not something you want to fight into, but double damage not picked up yet.
Maybe even for the puck, or handing the model over probably. Oh man. Troll is gonna hit for a good 400, 500 damage. the attack speed of Troll, he is going to cut through them like butter.
Radiant's top
Brute
tower
Ninja,
is
really.
under attack.
However, they have Shadow Demon Purge, so there's potential for it to just be.
You remember the days, Brute Ninja? Mom, can I borrow
I
your
do.
phone?
Cut some roots. Going on to
Go
the
after
Troll
the
here.
Troll. They're going to try and go after this Troll. They've got the inverted as well as the balance strike. They have the depth to get through here on a meter. They've got the BKB as well as the chance to disrupt it. You're going to see the monkey king for a moment, but look at the damage coming out of the beach. They're getting the gun to the Oracle. They're going to focus. The dream goes down on the two. They find themselves a kill the same as well as the M3 goes down on the side of Virtus Pro with the Sunray on both the full spirit as well as the monkey king. They get the gun and Nightfall. GPK next ball, and he is gone. The whole team is dead on Virtus Pro. Nobody dead on the side of Thunder Predator. They are hunting, and while there is no Arnold Schwarzenegger on the side of Virtus Pro to save them from the predators that are coming their way.
Dire's middle tower
505,
is under
50k ahead
attack.
now. They have no ultimate to defend. If they're right there, they have potentially just to give up one side, maybe two. This is where Beastmaster lineups really shine. Additional attack from Aura. Together with the Troll, they're really just gonna munch through the buildings here. And we're looking at a potential 2-0 here, man.
Dire's
SA,
middle
nobody
tower
had them on
has
their radar.
fallen.
They thought
Dire's
Beast
middle
Ghost didn't
barracks
make it.
are under attack.
No way they
Dire's
can do
middle
anything.
barracks
Now
has
Thunder
fallen.
Predator showing up in style.
Not showing up on many people's radars.
Dire's middle barracks has
It's
fallen.
because their radars were jammed. Radars were giving them the creeps and the means, and well, they needed to get that out of the way so they could see Thunder Predator, who are here to play. And they're going to go after Roche. And this is going to be another easy Roche for them. I'm not sure Virtus Pro can go for this.
Yeah, already too late.
Fallen to
3k
the
gold
ring.
lead. Instant smoke up. Thunder Predator want to end this game right now.
Dire are
Roll
scanning.
the Pistol Blade. Whoever he jumps on will have... They will need immediate saving from either the Oracle or the Shadow Demon. Finds the M.
Trying to retrieve him on Reed, but I'm not sure he can. They're going to go after the Troll. They'll top the stages pretty quickly, and yeah, they will. All right, a little overconfidence coming in from Thunder Predator, but they're still at 20k. They can show that confidence. Malice strike. Now the Aether Rending. They have the damage. Wukong's used, but he walks out of the circle. Oh dear. Now you don't have Wukongs to work with.
It's one of the biggest rules. They cannot fight without it. Cheese is still there. Troll is also still there. Like, he has multiple sources of staying alive. And we'll see if Thunder Predator thinks that the missed monkey ult is reason enough to try to push for the high ground or not. It's still scary. You can see the Troll dies really fast.
Dies really quickly if given the opportunity for Virtus Pro to kind of get around him. And that's only the Troll dying quickly when, you know, he's by himself. Oh, God. Frank had an idea.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Frank tank, man. Endless
Dire's
stories of him
bottom
to tell,
tower
I'm sure.
has fallen.
To his children, I don't know if he has children. To his future children, if he doesn't, he'll tell them stories of time called Frank tank. Madman.
Radiant
They're still searching
are
for him.
scanning.
Oh, they're trying to search for him.
Whoa!
He got so close.
Yeah, it was so random. Like, I thought they kind of forgot about him, but he's still there. He's still spiderling the trees down.
Poor station.
Moose, you can let it go now. He's not there.
He's clearing out the trees so that never happens again.
Moose is done. He's cosplaying Timbersaw right now. Cut the trees! Trees! Cut!
Going E-Blade next.
Knocking on Igon's door here. They're not ready. Enough damage. Backing off. This is the good thing about percentage-based abilities. Like Firestorm, like Soul Catcher. No matter how tanky a target is, if you just remove 50% of the max health, guess what? They're still half health.
That is 50% is half. You're not wrong. The math checks out. I got in contact with my
Always
math
does.
guy, and he said that checks out.
As I
the map there.
Dire's bottom tower is
Hold
under
that thought,
attack.
rolling in. Dark portal out. And lore-wise, Underlord is a real badass, you know. This game, kind of looking like a little kitty. Oh, Earth Spirit. I'm out.
Whose cat makes that noise? To me, he feels more like just an Uber. You know, he's there for the ride.
Dire's courier has
That's
been
one
killed.
Uber during like zombie apocalypse. I want to get out of here right away. Come in or don't, I don't care. Monkey King, he has been caught by Moose.
He finally found him. All the searching finally gets there. They're going to use the Dream Coil. Yule's up into the air with the roll coming in. Who's trying to break these trees, so he has nowhere to go. That's a
Yes, no
1,000
BKB.
IQ right there, so he can't jump away. The roll is going to miss, and now
He's getting
comes man. No, Geomagnetic Grid comes in. That's going to be the silence as well as the Primal Roll to get the kill on a Nightfall. That is so well done by Moose. He's playing with his food. I need David Attenborough to give me a play-by-play on that, because that was nature in the wild, just playing with his food, pouncing and getting the kill.
And look at Monkey King. He had Skadi queued up. Look what he has now in his quick buy. Now it's a BKB. He doesn't want to have that happen again. Absolutely outplayed. And now that Yule Scepter here, GPK in trouble.
Yeah, silence up with Waning Rift. They're going to get the false promise off, so that might save him. But up in the air once again, he needs to find a way out. He's going to have to step away. But I don't know if that's far enough out. Over now at Minos with being caught by this troll. Not going to turn. They've used the Supernova, so a little bit used by the side of Thunder Predator, maybe giving an opportunity for Virtus.pro to go in. They really need to make something of this because they've used the buyback on Nightfall. They use the Wukong. Silence comes down, but it's going to be a little bit penalty amount. That's going to lock up the Phoenix. Is that going to be enough to get the kill there? And he's one. Yes, it will be. And GTA ends up getting up into the air. And not the silent, but he's going to be able to survive it. And now the Green comes out. Let's put them on a couple of these. Look at the kill to GPK. Another one for the left. Taking the kill to kick right now. GM is red and gone. Shadow Demon rolls on. Who's still in deep, and that is the Waning Rift silence, but they won't get the kill to the Shadow Demon with buyback being used by both this Underword as well as the Oracle. However, they can't chase outside the base.
Dropping the gem though, a little bit too, excited here. They still have to respect the buybacks coming out of Virtus.pro, but next time they have a fight like this, they're not gonna have any buybacks. Monkey King bought back, the two supports bought back, EM bought back as well. Man, this is damage output that was pre-Daedalus. He picked up a full Daedalus now. If you thought he hurt before, well, good luck surviving now. This guy is like an absolute truck. 400 damage. With an attack speed of a, I don't know, like a real life equivalent, a machine gun. It's gonna go just die. Man. I never got your thought, by the way, on my voice acting, my sound effects. Pretty good, right?
I mean, they definitely remind me of Police Academy. And the guy from Spaceballs, I think.
Spout!
You got the sound effects on point.
Sound effects good. Voice acting still needs a little bit of work. Getting from
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, nothing's perfect.
I know. You're hard to please, but I will please you eventually. Hard work, dedication, and a little bit of Yappa pride.
Greetings!
27k net worth lead here for Thunder Predator. Have Virtus.pro had like a solidified net worth? Bruce, stop. Geomagnetic Grip, Waning Rift, double silence. He's not getting away. The roll comes out from Bruce once again. The gun heals up into the air. The roll is ready to get a kill. He'll be the one that gets the damage. He'll be the one that gets the kill.
The Crit Bash, taking up a quarter of his health. This troll is an absolute monster. Coil here on the Monkey King. He has no BKB yet.
False promise though. He's saved. Now.
Or is he maybe false? He's safe. False promise, it's alive.
Geomagnetic Grip.
Just see if he gets away.
The silence. Abyssal and the Waning Rift. Another kill on a GPK.
Absolutely absurd damage coming out from all these heroes. Beastmaster now topping full
Dire's
network suddenly.
structures are fortified.
Oh, Tier 4 is coming out, and Steve Troll can rack up some more damage. Penta Edge Sword right off the bat.
What do you want him to get?
Fix the
Penta
cloak.
Edge? Yeah. All right.
Panther's probably the best, yeah.
Dire's
maybe even
bottom
Level Up for some more
tower is
attack
under
speed.
attack.
To kill the base faster.
Does he
But
need it?
Panther Edge Sword is one of the better ones. How much damage does it give? 45? Get it?
Is that a question?
know my
I feel like
numbers?
you're giving me, yeah, I think you got it.
Wait, I'm
A
checking.
prize.
45 damage. I'm so good at this game. Yes.
Solid. 10.
Thank you.
So, Thunder Predator, taking your time, conservative, I understand it, Elimination Series, but they are up a lot, and they do look like, you know, get themselves the tier 4 items. They'll maybe even wait for Roche. It's up in 15 seconds. You can really close the door with that.
Close the door. And not only close the door, but also kick VP out of the building. Because if VP loses this game, they're out. They're gone. They were the heavy favorites coming into this series, and they're on the verge of losing a 2-0.
Yeah. Seriously, I mean, this is... There's exceeding expectations, and then there's this. And Thunder Predator... Wow. Guys in the chat. I don't want to jinx it yet. You could start to get the roar going. Let's see if they can finish it off. Roche is up. This is the third Roche, and they're going to go right into the pit.
Regeneration.
That's so fast. The damage is actually insane every time
To the radiant.
He was there, and then he wasn't.
Roshan, the big rock man, has been deconstructed.
This pleases me.
I admit.
Go ahead.
Dire's
courier.
courier has been killed.
Oh, GM. Because they're
Hate
all
to
sending
see
their
it.
couriers onto the opposite... Oh, trying to
Wanna
send
hear
their
something,
couriers
B-Cup?
there.
When you're 42k behind at 40 minutes, which exceeds 1k GPM disadvantage per minute, you're in a pretty rough position, believe it or not. Double damage now picked up on Troll 2.
It really is just Mount, isn't it? It doesn't get... It's like, oh, you know, you've got Aegis, you've got Cheese, you've got a 43k lead. You can have double damage too, because we're slamming this door shut on you guys. Throwing you out of the building. We've seen it a couple times, though, where he gets a little bit too far ahead of himself and he loses the Aegis pretty quickly. That stopped him from going up to the high ground a couple of times already. He's careful, you know, about moving in too far, but they're going to go with the proper roll. That's going to be out of the shadow team. And Blue's going out of the benefit with the Geomag that hits on the Monkey King. They've got the Silence on the 3. They zero control. The Dream goes up through on all 3 heroes. They get the kill on the save, and they're going to look for more. They're going to go.
Roll damage.
They don't have GBK for like 3 seconds. He's not going to have buyback, and they're going to use themselves. The Dark Ring to get away. Disruption coming through. They're trying to lock up this troll, but you got to remember that he's got 2 lives, and he's hard to kill. Fortune Zen comes out, and that's going to lock him up for a second, but they just don't have the control to get the kill here on Aminos. Fortune Zen, Lincoln's pop, and he is healing up, going after the top set of Rax, as well as this tier 3, and BP have no answers. The Silence comes down to 3 heroes once again with the Wave Drift, as well as the Illusory of Escape from Leo style. They'll start to go in on these rounds. That looks mega green. Balance right, Cage is still there. Middle balance, it's on the fire, so with a pop, he can even go for the Rax, and now he's the win. They'll look to get the kill to Nightfall. They'll take out of the game 109
No
seconds.
buyback.
GG being called.
Gaga!
Oh,
GG!
They take him out of the tournament. They will